Hi, I'm Steve Chapman and this is my colleague Carl Mason. We're here today on a working nursery to help give you some pointers on how you can get the best from your machinery as the industry transitions to sustainable growing media.
As we're moving to more sustainable raw materials, they often flow and react differently through the growing of the cycle of the plant and through the machinery we've got here today. So here I have some raw materials of peat mixtures already made up by using Leverton advanced materials. What we have here is a peat based with coir and bark in it, and as you can see it is very fine and flowable, and this should never cause much issues with the filling equipment due to the fact of how flowable it can be. Moving along from this, we have a 40% peat reduction, which is a peat base with 40% Fibergrow Advanced in here, which, as you can see, lovely product, very open, has its downside to the fact of maybe not so flowable through the machine, but it's not an issue once you've altered the machine accordingly. Moving along, we have the peat free range. As you can see from this, again, it is very fine, very flowable, a lovely bedding mix as such. This is, it will go into most pots and packs. I have some peat-free grow media. Often this can come in a little bit drier due to the raw materials that it's made from. Our solution would be, on this machine here, it has a water bar fitted, so while the compost is going through the machine, water is added to take a little bit of the dust out and also add extra water to the growing media for better establishment of the plant going through. This machine is a self-mixing unit, and with the water bar added can add extra water as with self-mixing. Other machines that for bale breakers can have watering units added to the end of the machine to add that extra water while it is flailing the bale. As we move to more sustainable materials, we will often have to adjust and alter the machinery accordingly for it to be flowable through the machine to get a good consistent pack fill. And here we are with a Javo rotofill machine. At present on this working nursery they are using a fine compost which flows very well through this machine. If we was to change this compost over to use a more coarser mix with using the Fibergrow Advanced for larger pots, we would probably alter the damper to allow more compost to come through and grow media to come through. Into the back, we may need to speed and alter the elevator to get the pack fill we need accordingly. With this machine, it has a paddle device here, which will probably need adjusting a little bit higher, just to give you more fill of the pack and an even fill of the pack. And by doing this, we'll probably just lower the brushes down a bit, just to level the pack off at the final finish, so that we get a nice even bed to plant our seedlings or plugs or whatever we're doing at the time. And as you can see here, we have Leverton Advanced Solutions. This is a peat, coir and bark mix. Great fill there. Also we've got a Leverton Advanced Solutions 40% Fibergrow Advanced mix. And a fill of Leverton Advanced Sustain peat free mix.
You can overcome the problems of fully wetting up a plug plant by using our award-winning wetting agent H2Grow Liquid. And why not at this point think about adding some Peter's Plant Starter. With its unique 10-52-10 analysis, it can help bridge the gap from the plug to the new growing media. Peat alternatives can be more hydrophobic than peat. We recommend adding H2Grow granules into all Leverton Advanced Solution and Leverton Sustain mixes. To optimise water efficiency and establishment, we recommend doing 2 shorter waterings to give H2Grow granules a time to activate between irrigation cycles. When transitioning to peat reduced and peat free growing media, it is particularly important to regularly crop walk to assess the water needs of your crop. With peat-free growing media, it can be really important to fully assess the pot. Sometimes the growing media can appear dry on top, but actually be sufficiently moist down below. Not fully assessing your crop's watering needs can lead to overwatering and ultimately nutrient leaching.
H2 Grow, the ultimate wetting agent for ornamental crops. H2 Grow is a unique blend of surfactants formulated into the most advanced wetting agent designed specifically for growing media. Using the latest technology, H2 Grow maximises the water holding capacity of substrates for improved wetting up, spreadability and re-wetting, even in water repellent materials. The use of H2 Grow helps guard against plant stress and means less dried out areas in the growing media. It's safe to beneficial microbes and offers the plant 100% of the horticultural media to grow in. H2 Grow reduces the surface tension and spreads the water over a larger surface area, therefore improving infiltration and spreading the flow evenly throughout the pot. H2 Grow's blend of surfactants allows for lateral movement within the growing media, providing a larger area of water availability in the root zone of the plant. This means no dry patches and good, even distribution for root growth. As well as being a wetting and penetrating agent, H2 Grow is the most effective re-wetting agent on the market, suitable for all crops, including long-term nursery stock. We've tested this product through a total of 11 wet up and dry down cycles in peat-based growing media. Each wet up involved application of 150 millilitres of water, followed 5 minutes later with an additional 100 millilitres while the pots were free draining. This graph shows the number of days the media remained above the permanent wilting point when the growing media was treated with H2 Grow compared to untreated media. The media treated with H2 Grow stayed wetter for longer for every dry down. On average, the pots remained above the permanent wilting point for an additional 5 days over the course of each dry down. Over the course of the 11 dry downs, water absorption in the H2 Grow treated media increased by 54% compared to the untreated control. Leading competitors' treated media only saw an increase of 13% compared to the untreated control. Over the course of the 11 dry downs, H2 Grow treated media saw a 40% increase in the number of days the pots remained above the permanent wilting point.
Thank you for watching. We hope you found it useful. For more information, please contact your local technical area sales manager.